Okay, in this video we want to try to understand a little bit more about the relationship between fractions, mixed numbers, and improper fractions. So we have this example here of uh, mixed number, 3 and 3/10. And the picture that represents this is 3 circles fully shaded in, each circle divided up into 10 parts, and then 3/10 of a fourth circle shaded in. To understand how this is how to change this to an improper fraction, well, there are 10 shaded uh, pieces of the first circle, 10 shaded pieces of the second circle, 10 shaded pieces of the third circle, and 3 out of the 10 pieces of the fourth circle are shaded. So 3 and 3/10 is equal to 33/10, because if I add up each of these little segments here, I will count 33 of them, and each circle is divided up into 10 parts. Next, we want to see how we can change a mixed number into an improper fraction. So first thing we want to do is multiply the whole number by the denominator in the fraction. So 8 times 4 equals 32. Next, I want to add the numerator to that product, so 32 plus 5 equals 37. And then I use the same denominator to write my equivalent fraction. So my improper fraction is 37/8, and that is equal to 4 and 5/8. In this next example, same thing. We want to change 2 and 7/10 into an improper fraction. So I'm going to multiply my denominator times my numerator. 10 times 2 equals 20. And then I'm going to add the numerator to that product. 20 plus 7 is 27. And I keep the same denominator of 10. So 27/10 is equal to 2 and 7/10. We've seen how to go from mixed numbers to improper fractions. We want to go back the other way. I have an improper fraction here, 17/3, and I want to see how to change it to a mixed number. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the numerator by the denominator. So 17 divided by 3. 3 goes into 17 5 times. 3 times 5 is 15, and I have 2 left over. I take my remainder, that becomes my numerator of my mixed number, and then I keep the denominator the same. So 17/3 is equal to 5 and 2/3. Okay, and last example of how to change an improper fraction to a mixed number. Again, I'm going to divide my numerator, 42, divide that by 12. 12 goes into 42 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. 42 minus 36 is 6, so my remainder 6 is my numerator, and I keep 12 the same denominator. Now this fraction 42/12 is equal to 3 and 6/12, but I can simplify 3 and 6/12. The greatest common factor of 6 and 12 is 6, so I'm going to divide both my numerator and my denominator by the GCF 6, and I'm going to get 3 and 1/2. And that is how I convert that improper fraction to a mixed number.